How's it going, everybody? My name is A Streamline, and welcome to my unboxing video of the PlayStation VR2. I've also got my good friend Check here with me.
Hello! Check or cat, it doesn't really matter anymore. My name keeps changing, but I'm still here.
Any case, for this video, I'm going to show you guys the box that Larvitar is sitting on over there. And...
Oh, my apologies. He really liked it, and he wants to sit on it. He also really likes your new place, so sorry about that.
Yeah. I mean, this place isn't entirely complete, but hey, still livable. But yeah, funny story, I actually did have to chase down the delivery guy in order to get this thing. I mean, first the PlayStation 5 was difficult to get, and, well, now the PSVR 2, as far
now
as...
you have to chase down the mailman for it.
Yeah.
Alright, let's not keep our viewers waiting. Show us what you got. Show us what you got.
Yeah. The only way that I could buy one of these is by going online in order to actually obtain one.
Okay. For our viewers, how much do these things cost?
Well, if they really want to know, $550 on average, but this one was worth $600 because it also comes with Horizon Call of the Mountain, as you can see on the front cover.
So basically $100 more for the Horizon specific one.
Well, actually, no, $50 more.
Oh, 50. Yes, you're right. You're right. My math is wrong.
All right. Any case, Navitar, I need you to move.
Oh.
All right. So, I'm using my knife to open this up. Be careful with the knife, as always.
Yep. And if you are a child wanting to use a knife, please have a parent supervision. We don't want you guys hurting yourselves.
Right. I'm just gonna leave my knife over there. Not sure I need it for much else right now. And, all right. Plus, if you're interested in my PlayStation 5 unboxing, I'll leave the links in the description below. So.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, before I open this up, I should show you guys the front more clearly.
That is some nice art. Down a little bit, man. There you. No, like down. There you go. There you go. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Call of the Mountain.
Yep. PlayStation 5 console required.
Okay. PlayStation.
There's the bottom. Looks like there's a separate tag right there.
That's probably inside stuff. A little lower. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's about a little lower than waist height for you, man.
Well, I'm not the one looking at the camera, so. Anyways.
Yep. That's why I'm here. We're getting used to this new setup.
Mm-hmm.
We even have lines on the floor to tell us where things are.
Alright.
Inside that box is another box, and I'll mail that box to myself.
Reminds me of those prank videos I saw where people would take a box
and
like
open it up,
this.
and it's another box inside of another box inside of another box.
No, I mean those prank videos where someone would be giving them a PS5 box and it turned out it didn't have a PS5 in it.
Yeah. Those are
case,
some mean pranks, especially when those things cost so much.
Yeah. Any case, no need for this.
Hey! I want that art.
Noted. Okay, I still need my knife.
Oh, yes. Again, careful with knives. They are sharp.
Okay. So, here we have the... What's in here?
Ooh.
Okay, looks like the USB connector cable. This looks like the cable that's probably meant to charge the controllers that come with this. And it also comes with the earbuds that hook onto it. Pretty neat.
Nice. You got some earbuds.
Yep.
And it looks like a user manual as well.
Yeah. As well as the download code for Call of the Mountain. Yeah, I'm not going to show you guys the back of this thing because, well, the code's still covered, but by the time I post this video, it would already been used anyway, so.
That's some cool artwork right there. That's a good screenshot for a thumbnail. Look at that. It is so cool.
Yeah. And, yeah, I don't need this empty box. Here's the manual. Pretty much of how to start it up and whatnot.
Yep. And that's what we use to set everything up. Manuals are very useful.
Yeah, it just says to plug it into that small port that's on the front of the PlayStation 5 right there.
Looks like it even has a little bit of detail as to what's in here.
Yep. It's a pretty simple setup compared to the original. So
I will put all this together.
see if I can get this open real quick so you guys can see a
Hand me the
closer
USB
view.
cord.
Yeah, here's the USB cord.
Thank you. I'll just set that back in here. Here you go.
Alright, so here are the earbuds. They hook on to the bottom of the back of the head strap for the headset. And the original PSVR had this, though the one I got was used and it didn't come with these. Bit of a disappointment. But yeah, it also has additional sizes there. You can
That's
unlock that.
interesting. So that way you don't have multiple cords you have to tangle up in. That's actually really useful.
Yep. And here we go. Here's one of the big things I'm unraveling right here. Out of being...
Holy freaking
Wow.
cow. Is that a Halo ring? Or is that from Star Trek?
Yeah, it's pretty neat. I believe I see the other one right here, so I'll go ahead and open it up. Yeah, it's cool how these controllers have like an orb-like design. They still have wrist straps, and yeah, the joysticks are definitely smaller than the ones that are on the DualSense. To show a comparison, can you hand me the DualSense that's behind you, Kat?
Oh, sure. Hold on. 1 second.
It's second shelf from the top. Yeah, well, yeah, either way.
So on this shelf here,
Yeah, it's right to your right.
to my right.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
This thing.
Yes.
Wow.
So yeah, to do a bit of a comparison, the joysticks are definitely smaller on here. And just like the DualSense controller, this does feature adaptive triggers that have resistance, as well as having haptic feedback when you push certain buttons.
So basically, it's like you will feel the tension in a bow when you're pulling it back to shoot an arrow.
Yes.
And
You'll feel
haptic feedback is like pow, pow, pow from a gun or something.
Well, in the introductory video, they showed like you would feel the vibration kind of in your arm, and I kind of felt that with the DualSense.
That's cool. Well, yeah, look at that. Whoever designed this thing is crazy awesome.
Yeah, R1 and L1 buttons there. The joysticks, circle and triangle, as well as X and square.
What's
And
that button?
this button, it looks like the options button. That's the share button, just like on the DualSense. So, yeah, the triggers are R2 and L2. So, yeah, I kind of like this neato orb-like design. Alright, so I'm going to set these to the
It
side.
looks like it won't be able to fall off your hand too easily.
Well, not really, but, well, just...
Very handy to grip.
Just to do a bit of a little comparison here. I mean, I don't have 4 hands, but before on the original PSVR...
Yeah, you do. You got 4 hands. See?
Right. Before on the original PSVR, you did have to use PlayStation Move controllers like this. And there was nothing too wrong with them, though a lot of people are saying they were pretty silly. But, hey, this is definitely an improvement design right here. Any case.
I don't know. It kind of looks like a cool little scepter.
And as a bonus comparison, to show you kind of the size of it, here would be one next to a Valve Index controller.
More compact, easier to store on the shelf, and also prettier to store on the shelf. Look at that.
Yep. They also have charging docks that you can put those orb-like controllers on, but I didn't buy one of those, so.
So, what is that big thing in the box?
This would be the actual PlayStation VR2 headset. Let's go ahead and unveil this awesome-looking gizmo. Well, cord just fell out. Wow. This design is so sleek. Wow, I'm impressed.
Let's compare it to the old one, shall we? You set yours to the side, and I
Okay.
will set this one over here.
Oh, the cords are dangling now.
Yeah, the cords are dangling. Try to pick it up and hold it up. Here you go.
So yeah.
Here, I'll hold this one. You hold that one. You do not want to drop that, man.
So
So yeah, here's the old one. It's a bit more square in design.
Mm-hmm. And you can see this one's more sleek and rounded out. And it looks like they kind of work the same way. Like you just,
Yeah, the back of that one has a knob. This one has just a
just a
button.
Well, it also has a knob right here.
Well, it does have a knob, but it looks a lot better on that one if you
So,
lower it down just a little bit for our viewers to see.
all you have to do is just kind of stretch it out, wrap it over yourself, and then, well, it'll kind of. You can also kind of adjust it using this knob right here if you want to tighten it up, and then just hit the release button if you want to take that clicker off. So
Looks like the Incredible Hulk could even play this game. And look at that! Look at that! Look at this! That is cool. Now you won't have all those little bright lights coming at you from your cheeks and your nose.
Yeah.
That is nice.
Yeah, it does seem to have a similar design. Looks like a microphone right here. And I guess this would be the power button. No, wait, that's the power button. I don't know what that button is. Kind of strange. It might be for like accessing the menu, I guess.
Let's take a look.
Sense. And yeah, here is this top button allows you to adjust it forward and back, to adjust it to your eyes. And it looks like, oh, okay, just like the valve index. This knob that's up here apparently will adjust the position of the lenses there. That way it can match your eye distance and you're not seeing tunnel vision. That was never a problem with the original PSVR, but the original PlayStation VR didn't have it didn't have that kind of feature where you could adjust the lenses, but that is pretty darn neat.
Okay, Ace, I just looked inside the manual. Let me see the bottom of that headset for a second.
All right.
Okay, according to this, it says that this one on the left, this is the microphone. This one is the power indicator. And this one is the function button.
Ah, okay. Could you hand me those earbuds I lent you earlier?
These little guys?
Yeah.
Here you go.
So, yeah, like I said, to put it simply, the...
Oh, you might want to lower it down just a little bit so our viewers can see.
Right. Yeah, you just plug the jack in like so and make sure that these little pegs go into these holes here.
For support.
Yeah, so it can click in right there. There we go. So, yep. Here it is with the earbuds. I can also use these earpiece holders, like on the original PlayStation VR, to hold them out of the way when they're not in use.
And that is so much easier than with this cluster cuss of wires. I mean, this is almost like one of those
It's just
before and after. I mean, look at that.
It's just unraveled. That's it. I mean, plus I didn't have the original earbuds that were supposed to come with that one, so. I really like this headset. It's pretty neat. And in case you're curious about anything else in the box, well, there's the PlayStation logos, kind of go all around. And that should be pretty much it. Yep. Nothing else.
That's a nice box for storage, though.
Yep. So, in terms of using this, all you really have to do is just plug it into the that front small USB Type-C port that's in the front of the PlayStation 5. Then it'll prompt you to set it up. And I would show you the setup process myself, but I don't really want to be using these cameras right here showing my premises right now. So yeah, I'll just tell you that it will tell you to do the initial setup, as well as taking one of the controllers to point it around and then make a safety barrier, just like the Oculus Quest 2.
Or the valve index.
Well, the valve index, you have to physically take the controller and put it around the barrier. This one, you actually have to point.
Okay.
And then you draw the barrier with a line.
So you don't have to move. Okay. That's actually a little bit of a step up. You don't have to move around. You just point and click.
One other thing I forgot to mention is that this thing can actually track your eyes. It will actually know where your pupils are looking.
So it has eye tracking technology.
Yep.
That'll be interesting to see in games.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, there's Horizon, Call of the Mountain, as well as a Star Wars game that you can play with this. It doesn't have too much more, but it also has a feature where you can play Gran Turismo 7 while you're driving a car. So you can be like in the front seat of the car and drive. And yeah, I was also going to get Moss 2 on this thing as well.
I've heard rumor that VR chat also does that too, the whole eye tracking technology. So hey, impress your friends.
That might be the case. But, yep, to do a side-by-side comparison, by side.
Side by side. By side.
Yeah. Kind of pulling a sky-high moment there, wasn't I? Oops.
Now that is a good movie, Sky High.
Yeah.
And here's your controllers. Number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4.
Well, that doesn't work. That doesn't go there. That goes there. There's the other one.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just put this cord behind here for now. And yeah, here's the bonus comparison. I'm also going to leave a description down below of the video where I was unboxing the Valve Index as well, in case you're curious. And something I was confused on before was the fact that if I wanted to adjust this, I would have to push in and then swivel it like so. Kind of wish I knew at the time. Yep. To put it simply, the original PlayStation VR can be used on either the PS4 or the PS5 to play all those original PlayStation VR games that are still good. And the PSVR2 is kind of more advanced, and with all its new hardware, it's not backwards compatible with all the old stuff. So yeah, you're gonna need one of these if you want to try out all those new mechanics and whatnot, but it can't play the old stuff. So it's, if you want to play the old stuff on the PlayStation 5, you need an older PSVR headset.
So basically, you can play the new stuff with the original PlayStation headset. You just won't have the new features like the new headset does. And the new headset, it has all those cool new features. It just can't go back to the older PlayStation.
Yeah.
And the Valve Index?
The Valve Index is mostly something that can access the Steam library and just have all those neato computer features that you can use with a VR headset. So, yep, they all have their purpose.
They all have their different features and quirks, their pros and cons.
Mm-hmm. So in any case, I hope this video was very informative to you. So, yeah, I can't wait to try out the new PlayStation VR2. And I might post myself playing Horizon Call of the Mountains. So, yep, that'll be something to look forward to.
Yep. And as always, if you have any other questions, comments, concerns, just leave us a comment down below, and we'll get back to you on that, either in a reply or in another video.
For those of you who are interested in what Horizon titles are out there, there's the first game called Zero Dawn that also has some additional Frozen Wilds DLC if you want more to experience with it. And then there's Horizon 2 Forbidden West. They have Burning Shores DLC coming very soon at the time of this video. And, yep, as I showed you, Horizon VR Call of the Mountain. So, if you're interested, I recommend looking into it. So, it's pretty neat. In any case, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, God bless.
God bless, and stay happy.